As the regular season, Greg, winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Moody is out there with Randall. Then there's Rollins. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 down low. 5 to shoot. Curry with him. Now Monroe defending. Moody's shot is off. Monroe with it. Pass to Kim. Williamson with a screen for Jones.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Jones, the pass to Kim. To the inside. Here's Ingram. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Julius Randle. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for New Orleans.
Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
Now here's Wiseman. Here's Curry with the 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. And the pass to Kim. Williamson in the post. He's covered by Wiseman, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
Here's Rollins. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Curry finds Wiseman. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Curry against Monroe. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
Now here's Wiseman. Last game he had 12. Back to Curry. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Jones up top, defended by Kuminga. That one goes in.
Understands how to use pick and rolls. Zion doing a great job in these sets.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Curry. 25 points last game. No good on the 3.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Williamson kicks to Monroe. Williamson is screen on Curry. Loads it up for Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Flashing his vertical there. Williamson really makes dunking look so effortless. He's special.
Curry against Monroe. Curry passes to Kuminga. Here's Wiseman. Just 5 to shoot. It's Curry outside. Curry with another miss. Here's New Orleans. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Steps back. The Pelicans. It's 2 for 2.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts. 81%.
And so Monroe nails both of them.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to...
Love the quick hands, good pressure.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said their success tonight will hinge on how well they fare against this tough defense. He told me those guys do a great job of anticipating the plays and then disrupting them. We have to improvise and get quality shots in the face of that. Well, they are down 2-0 in the season series, and we'll see if they can get a win tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, thank you. We'll see if they can execute, Greg, well enough to beat the good defense.
Yeah, and it's about identifying the right matchup. You almost always have an advantage somewhere on the floor.
You can bet they've been doing a lot of scouting, really getting a chance to prepare for this game. This should be an interesting game of adjustments.
Monroe outside. And Jones has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Pelicans. Pass to Rollins. Pass to Kuminga. 4 on the clock. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Monroe looking around. It's Ingram on the wing. Williamson with a screen for Ingram. Warriors with the rebound. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10+ boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
Here's Kim following the score by Golden State. It's stolen by Kuminga. Here's Curry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now here's Wiseman. Passes it to Moody. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rollins. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And here is Monroe. A 20-point game for him in the win against Golden State.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Rejected by Ingram.
With that 7'3" wingspan, Brandon Ingram is having no trouble getting to that shot.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Williamson against Rollins. Inside, there's Kuminga. Outside for Curry. Golden State moving it around. And the Warriors miss again.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Williamson finds Ingram. Back to Williamson. Out to Monroe. It's Jones on the wing. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Curry against Monroe. The pass to Moody. Takes a 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That's good by Kim.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Warriors trail by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
2 minutes.
Here. Forbes checked in, and Daniels subbed in for Jones. Golden State also making some changes. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. McDaniels comes in for Rollins. And it's Fox in for Stephen Curry. Ingram with the steal. Monroe up top. He is averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. There's the pick. He kicks it to Forbes. 6 to shoot. Daniel from outside. Connects from 3-point range. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here are the Pelicans with the ball. Huge run right now for them, going 19-2. It's Ingram on the wing. Forbes dishes to Monroe. Again, the Pelicans score.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now, here's Fox. 9-point game his last outing. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Fox against Monroe. On the wing, Daniels. Bangs home the trifecta. Daniels has got his second basket of the night.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Wiseman the pass to Moody. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Monroe finds Ingram. Pulls it up. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Fox passes to Wiseman. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. And Fox gets it to go.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
For three, Ingram. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Now Fox. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Here's McDaniels. And they'll get another chance. Here's Moody. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
And listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
Here is Daniels. Monroe down low. Guarded by Fox. The shot's good from Forbes.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Moody the pass to Fox. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Forbes. To the paint, here's Monroe. And it's Monroe finishing it off.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Monroe against Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Moody. Offline with his 3. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
You've got Monroe, and it's Forbes in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the Pelicans 5. Up top, Randall. This game he had 13.
they have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Clutch in the last time out against the Warriors was terrific. He finished with 20 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
And Fox gets it to go.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a three of his own.
Now, here is Monroe. 11 points in the game. Here's Daniels. That shot off the mark. The Warriors go the other way with it. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That'll be the third game of this three-game road trip. Randall down low. He's covered by Daniels. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for New Orleans. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway.
Working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Now here's Jones. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. The drive by Monroe, and here's Forbes from the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Williamson with it. Kuminga picks him up, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws.
Jonathan Kuminga. First personal foul. Second team foul.
They were valued, and I remember early in my career.
Substitution on the court.
Keep doing what you're doing, all right? Go get him.
James Wiseman, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Jalen Smith comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Fox in for Stephen Curry. Fox with it. He's got 9. And there's the foul. It's on Clutch.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Passes it to Rollins. And there's the pass to Wiseman. Shot clock at 6. Smith with a screen on McCollum. Takes the 13-footer, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Pass to Monroe. Back to McCollum. Picked by Murphy. Lets it go with the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Murphy's got 8.
Well, that is why we call CJ a combo guard. He can score with the best, but he also can facilitate.
Fox against Monroe. Lets a floater go, and there's the nice layup by Fox. Fox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Fox against Monroe. Back to McCollum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Warriors shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Fox, no good. New Orleans has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Monroe. 2 free throws coming up, and they...
Second personal foul.
That free throw good from Monroe. Williamson's checked in. And so Monroe nails both of them. And for the Warriors, they're shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. Now, here's Fox. 11 points in the game. Stolen by Monroe. There's a good screen. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. And he sinks the second. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside, Fox. And the Warriors miss again. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 16-7 run. Monroe against Fox. And Monroe kicks to McCollum. From 12 feet out. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Monroe against Fox. Here's the screen. Moody. Off target from the wing. And so it's New Orleans with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly.
31.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. Out in the East, Cade Cunningham.
I really admire his skill as a player.
Taking some time now to look at our matchup. Well, everything is going right for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Right now, they're getting...
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? Clutch and impressive effort here today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Time now for an injury report. Let's get an update.
You're calling a good game, Ref. Keep it up.
First team foul.
He doesn't think there's any significant bone or joint damage. And you couldn't have a worse... time for this injury, Kevin, especially as the last games of the season are approaching.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
I know he'll fight back hard to get back on the floor. He wants to be out here with his teammates.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. We've got Randall. Curry is out there with Rollins. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Moody in at the 3 slot. Clock at 6. Here's Curry. Nice move. It's good. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Can't give Steph these interior looks. He's too skilled of a scorer.
Williamson outside. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Feeds to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Back to Ingram. Over Moody. And that one's good. Ingram's got 9.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Here's Wiseman. That one a little long.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Outside, Jones. Jones sets the pick for Ingram. And that one drops. 11 points in the game.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Pass to Wiseman. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Oh, and a jam by Monroe.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Randall down low, working on Williamson. And
how is that a foul?
Second personal
What
foul.
is that a foul?
First team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Julius Randle. 2 shots.
Addressing his weaknesses, the right hand, the range. Randle has put in the work.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. GA, thanks.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Golden State moving it around. Randall with the bucket.
We talk about Randall's ability to score in a variety of ways. That time in a catch-and-shoot situation.
Here's Ingram. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Curry on the wing, covered by Monroe. Here's Moody. Tries again. And he sinks the layup.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for the Pelicans. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. The dish to Ingram. A beautiful reverse layup. Ingram's got 15 points.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Out to the wing from 15 feet away. That one wide left. New Orleans gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. The turnaround jumper. Again, the Pelicans score.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Curry against Monroe. Lets it go from deep. He doesn't hit that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Ingram outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be
Second team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Brandon Ingram. Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good for Ingram. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Over to the wing. Here's Randall. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Monroe dishes to Murphy. Back to Monroe. Kicks it to Forbes. Williamson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 14 feet away. Forbes can't get it to go. Warriors have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. And the call on the shot that says...
That's not a foul! Are you kidding me?
Second team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Julius Randle. Taking 2 shots.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3 ball for these guys.
Daniels, he's checked in for New Orleans. Monroe, the pass to Forbes. And here's Murphy. 8 points for him. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Murphy's got 10 points in the game. Monroe against Fox. He kicks it to Kuminga. Passes to Randall. Out to the right wing. Outside, Fox. From deep. Now the pass to Moody. 3-pointer. Pelicans pull it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Monroe against Fox. Monroe dishes to Forbes. It's stolen by Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Moody. He's covered by Daniels. Randall passes to Moody. Kuminga kicks to Fox. Floats one. That one doesn't drop. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Now Daniels. 6 points for him. And then Murphy with the dunk.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Fox. 11 points in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Warriors, De'Aaron Fox. At the line for 2.
When you see young players who haven't done much in the playoffs, acting like they've arrived, Randall comes in for Smith, and Curry subbed in for Moody. Monroe against Fox. Pass to Murphy. Frazier outside. Curry with the defensive effort.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
They've got Frazier. Marvin Bagley is out there with Williamson. Then there's Monroe. And it's Murphy in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Curry against Frazier. Bagley trying to free himself up. A shot by Frazier, no good. The Warriors have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Kuminga, no good.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Monroe, the pass to Williamson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 11 rebounds in the game. Kicks to Fox. Outside Curry to the left side wing. Over in the corner, McDaniels. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 6 assists in the game. And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for New Orleans. Now with the ability to play a soft zone, can Team Steve hide their weaker defenders?
I think it's great, Kevin, for a possession or two. And it works sometimes. But good offenses always find a weak link.
2 on the clock. Williamson dishes to Monroe. Shoots over Fox. Monroe, no good. The Warriors have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Here's Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Frazier the pass to Monroe. Back to Frazier. There's the 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Fox against Bagley. Fox passes to Kuminga. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's 13 points for Jonathan Kuminga. Monroe with it. Frazier outside. Trying to end the drought, and Williamson with the layup.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Up top, Curry. Frazier covering. Curry kicks to Randall. Now here's Kuminga. Passes it to Fox. Beyond the arc. No good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And here is Monroe. The pass to Bagley. No good on the triple. The Warriors shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Kuminga dishes to Curry. The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets. So parity will always be a factor.
Monroe against Fox. Monroe the pass to Bagley. A pass to Fox. Pass to Kuminga. Curry looking it over. Randall a screen on Frazier. Curry can't get it to go.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Monroe kicks to Frazier.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Passes it to Williamson. For the three. The shot by Frazier, no good. Fox dishes to Randall. There's the pass to Kuminga. Up top, Fox. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New Orleans.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equal to 2 wins.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Clutch.
Ooh, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Pass to Frazier. Frazier gets a screen from Monroe. Here's Bagley. And
Golden State. The Aggie Fox. Third personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Marvin Bagley the third. 2 shots.
so we see New Orleans taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to come. This sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you...
Fans, thank you for being a part of tonight's basketball action. We hope you enjoyed cheering on your team, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
excited about it. Boy. Oh, do you think it would be nice? Yeah, get out on the water. I think it would be safe. Yeah, that sounds fun.